AskReddit by Neat Effective 4010. What are you better at than 99% of people? Recognizing and naming local trees and plants. I love that. I have a neighbor who can do that, and I love when they point out all the stuff in my yard. Picking the cart with the squeaky wheel at the grocery store. Regrettably, I am the grandmaster of this. Unicycling, because I can confidently say less than 1% of people have even bothered to try. It's less about bothering to try and more about not having the opportunity. I'm sure a lot of people would say yes to giving your unicycle a test ride. Picking stuff with my foot, never bend over, never give up. People tell me it's quite impressive. Ah, so you two are Tobit extras. Sending texts people don't feel the need to respond to. This would have been very funny if nobody had responded. What is the smallest food container that will fit these leftovers? It's a very specific skill, but I feel powerful every time I use it. Happy to join you in the 1% on this one. My fridge looks like I play Tetris with my leftovers. Troubleshooting. I never thought this was a real, standalone skill until I got into the workforce and, yeesh. The number of people who can't approach technical problems in a logical, systematic fashion is absolutely astounding. Yeah, so many people really have horrible troubleshooting skills. Especially the ones who make 10 changes without testing one at a time. Problem is fixed but they don't know what fixed it. Admitting that I'm wrong. I have a weird gift of knowing what temperature it is without looking. My boobs can tell when it's raining. It's like I have ESPN or something. Knowing what that actor was from. Obscure and irrelevant pop culture trivia is my superpower too. Morse code. Probably better than 99.99% of people. Comma. Excel. As boring of an answer as you can get, but I'm still trying to figure out how on a resume I can convey no. I know everyone puts this on their resume, but I really know Excel. Same. People at my job are like, yeah, I can do pivot tables and lookups too, and I go, oh, I was in a March Madness pool, so I used a query to extract all of the entries into Excel, and built a Monte Carlo simulator using Vegas odds of game outcomes, using macros to run tens of thousands of iterations of outcomes, record the winner of the bracket challenge in each iteration, and translate that into Vegas odds of winners for the challenge. Tell me more about pivot tables. Breaking bones. I have a rare bone disease. The only thing I regret is that I have boneitis. Mental math. Oh, so you're good at mental math? Name every number. Getting things off the back of the top shelf at the grocery store unassisted. I'm 6 feet 7 inches. My BF is 6 feet 10. He gets the high stuff. I get the low stuff. I'm 4 feet 10. I'm an avocado savant. Somehow the avocados I select don't go bad, unless you egregiously ignore them. I've had many people over the years scoff when I say this until they open up one of my avocados expecting the usual brown spots only to find beautiful fresh avocado. You really are an avocado savant. Sadly, I do not like avocados. Oof, what a waste. Self-doubt. Edit, sorry that's probably wrong. Also, apologizing for everything. You sure? Backing up a trailer. Be it my car trailer, boat at the launch, or my semi-trailer. Fast, accurate, and worthy of envy. Deleted. Starting things, and never fin. Edit. Relator. Whistling. I've been stopped by people my whole life and been told I whistle better than they've ever heard. If I could figure out how to make money off of it, I'd be in business, baby. Edit. Never edited a comment to say thank you before, but thanks. I love you all. I hope you all live long, happy, blessed lives. Keep on blowing the Lord's wind. Rip Roger Whittaker. Please perform Mexican Whistler in his honor before pursuing a career as his successor. Whatever you do for work, most people don't do for work, and so you're probably better than 99% of people that. I'm in it, so, computers. At least in the US, this is true for me. There are only 300k professional machinists in the US, so that means I am better at machining than 99.9% of people. Speaking Tahitian. With only 50,000 speakers worldwide, I'm better than 99.999% of people. Also running. I've gotten slower since running at the collegiate level, but, without training, I did a work 5k last weekend and ran 24:48 pushing a stroller with both my children in it. That's a really good time, especially while pushing a stroller. I've mastered the skill of procrastination. I'll tell you more about it, eventually. You are welcome to join my procrastinators club when I start one. Washing the dishes, loading the dishwasher, and putting away dishes where they belong. And, I love doing it. Clutches pearls. It's a monster. Distinguishing between color shades. Checking out and bagging at the self-checkout lines. I'm better than 99.9999% of cashiers at Walmart or Target. Deleted. I feel ya. Rubik's Cube. I'm not going to win any speed cubing competitions, but I can reliably solve it in 2-3 minutes. That's got to be better than 99% of the world, right? Surely. I can solve it in about 5 to 6 minutes and I still think I'm probably better than 99% of people at it. Flying a plane. Hello my sibling in flight. Chemistry I guess, since I got a PhD and the average Joe is not that great at science in general. Born and raised in Italy. As you may probably know, there are not only regional dialects and accents, but also city-specific ones. It turns out I am extremely good at recognizing where someone is from just by hearing them speak for a couple of seconds, whether in dialect or not. This skill also comes in handy when approaching women. My jealousy grew at approaching women. Screwing shit up. Driving in snow. Fixing stuff. Working on cars, home repairs, taking something apart that doesn't work, figuring out what's wrong with it and how to fix it or what part it needs to fix it. It seems like people just buy new stuff when the old one breaks. I fix it. Lots of things actually. Software development for example. There's 26M developers worldwide, which is only 0.3%. This is what I was thinking. I'm better than 99% of people at a lot of things. But, if you compare against other people who actually do a given thing, I'm in the 1% of probably almost nothing lol. Phlebotomy and starting IVs. I love people like you, sincerely someone with tiny rolling veins. Probably nothing. Believe in yourself. You're a top 1% air in something. Forgetting people's names within seconds. Deleted. Yep, I worked in an industry that uses teleprompters, and I was surprised to find that it's a specialized skill and people who do it well are in high demand. I'm not good at a lot. I can play instruments and sing good. I'm average at school for the most part. I'm clumsy and messy. Just an average person. However, My little secret most people don't really know about. I'm on a nationally ranked debate team where I get to travel the country for free, all expenses covered. I'm a consultant for the team I was on in high school. I judge, I teach a class, I get paid for all of this. I also volunteer judge for a team Tuesdays after school to get a widespread practice thing going. I went to nationals. I only went my senior year because I started my junior year. I went to state multiple times, for multiple different events. And politics is the only thing I'm above average knowledgeable in. I'm a double major in political science and English. English isn't really work for me. The debating taught me how to write good essays, and I want to become a professor in political theory or something, maybe in political theology stuff. I don't want anyone to think I brag, so I don't talk about it a lot, but I like to think they're pretty good accomplishments. Double major, good at essays and great at debates. Well, I've got news for you. You are definitely above average. Throat singing. Talking backwards. I can continuously speak backwards without visuals, but it has gotten me absolutely nowhere in life. Deleted. Goddamn teachers. Eyeballing measurements. I'm really patient. Recognizing faces. I won't necessarily remember your name, but I will remember your face even if I met you 20 years ago. Same goes for actors. Overthinking. Are you sure? Give me 300 reasons why. Music trivia from the 70s, 80s and 90s. Doing a very high-pitched sound that people often confuse for a broken ventilation pipe. It's a bit like a rolling R, except it's a rolling S. I know for a fact that I've lived a more comfortable, well-fed, and well-traveled life than 99% of the people who have ever lived. Not particularly rich or anything, but we often forget how good we have it in this day.